Guys, the entertainment on that last post in the last 24 hours has been crazy. But welcome to Black Scottish TikTok. I'ma slow down so that y'all can understand me. My new transatlantic followers are having a hard time following along, at least that's what they're saying in the comments. So,
So, gents and ladies, as of now, I think you've seen this guy here as one of the Scottish TikTok or TikToker. So, he's a black Scottish TikToker that Americans, they claim they found him. But they generally, I think it's that these guys are so fixated, like their mind are so fixed that they don't think, they only think that the blacks are found in America and Africa. So you all know there have been a war. They've been fighting between the blacks, the African blacks, and the Black Americans who are having identity crisis. So there's a woman who claims that the diasporans are actually following them. They can't leave them in peace to associate themselves with the newfound cousins. But these guys, answers very well, and also I'll attach a video of a lady who explained well. They have been there. Is that you guys have only fixed your mind, or the blacks or few ladies like this one. I think most of the Black Americans know that there are other blacks out there, so they sound so surprised that they have found a black Scottish. Let me tell you, there are so many. There's black Japanese, there are black Indians, there are black, Asians everywhere. I think even Koreans, you'll find them, because these are people who migrated to those countries. They're the first who have lived there and up to around fourth generation. So if you live there, you have adapted the language.
answer some frequently asked questions. Number one, yes, I am black. Yes, I am Scottish. I am not Sassenach. I am not Irish. I am not Welsh. 43 years born and raised in Scotland. 100% Scotch beef right here. Anyway, I'm not sure how this got to America, me complaining about the weather. But welcome. Black Scottish TikTok isn't just me either. There's a number of Black Scottish creators, so I'ma tag some. You can blow up their comment section as well, because the love from the US has been crazy. I'ma accept Black Jamie. I've never actually seen Outlander. Don't cancel me for that. But if Book Talk decide I'm Black Jamie, the film rights, the book deals, I'll take them all. One thing I will ask, if you're looking for audiobooks, I'll read any story for the right price. Drop your price in the comments. I'll read the Gruffalo, and you can record that and use that as a bedtime story. But I hope everyone has a great day. At the end of the video, I said catchies, not catchies. It's catchy, as in catch you later. That's a welcoming and a goodbye greeting in Glasgow. So, as we say in Glasgow, catchies.
My friend was saying that Americans have found Scottish black people, and then I look at my comments and they're literally flooding my comments talking about we found you. Girl, I've been here. We've been here. No, for real, but we've actually been here for years, just no one recognizes us or our talents. Nothing.
Why is it the moment that Black Americans find joy, all of a sudden someone from the diaspora has to come and snatch it away? Why is it such an issue that we're celebrating and embracing our newfound Black Scottish cousins? I keep hearing, why y'all like them? Y'all don't like us, da-da-da. The question is, why do y'all try to separate yourselves so much from us? Y'all don't like us. Y'all don't love us. Y'all make it clear that you're not one of us. We're never going to be one of y'all, and that you never want to be one of us. You want to distance yourself so far away from us, to the point where we decided to listen to you and step back. Now that we're finding a group of us that actually love us, it's an issue. You hate to see us happy. You hate to see us with any part of joy. It's sad. We're not doing this anymore. You're either loving us and we're loving you, or it's just nothing, because we're not going to waste our energy. We're the type of people, if you tell us you don't like us, we're not going to keep being in your face. We're going to take a step back. And that's exactly what's happening. So I don't understand why you're mad. I think the better question is, do you love yourself? Because if you loved yourself, you would not hate us as much as you hate us. You would actually embrace us. And I think that's what the issue is, because for the first time, at least for me, I'm seeing a group of people that actually love themselves to claim the place that they live. They're claiming Scotland. They're proud to be from Scotland, but a lot of y'all are not proud to be from the place that y'all actually live in, that you were born in. That's why y'all cling so much to your ethnicity. And your problem with Black Americans is the fact that we're from this country. We acknowledge what's going on in this country, but we actually are proud to be from this country in a way, because we know what we built in this country. And despite what y'all think, we know that we have culture in this country. We have history in this country. And that's what sets us apart. And that's what makes y'all mad. And that's what we don't get about y'all.
You're not African American. Keep scrolling. You need to stop with your colonizer mentality. Outside in the rest of the world, we think differently. We use different terminology. There are words that you find offensive that we don't. There are words that we find offensive that you don't. And this idea that when someone comes to America, they need to fall in line, which is something I've heard a lot of African Americans saying. With that egocentric way of looking at the world, it starts to have kind of colonizer vibes. You're talking about people that come from a different culture. You're speaking as if their culture is meaningless because you believe your culture is more important than other people's. It's a global community. Tyler is an international artist. When people come to your country, they should respect your ways, but that doesn't mean erasing their culture because you don't like the way that they describe themselves. I'm not here to educate you on what colored means in other countries. Google is free. Look at the history, why it's so important for her to identify with the word colored. I've heard people talk about Trevor Noah. He didn't have a problem with it. Probably because he's not colored. Him to fall in line with the way things are in America is a lot easier than someone who identifies with a term that you find offensive. Me, as a Black British person, is very disappointing for me as a Black man who I'm born and raised in the UK. I've lived in Poland and I live in Denmark. To hear European people being more understanding and more accepting of Tyler, who is a colored person in South Africa and a Black person in America, to be more accepting of her culture than African Americans is very disappointing. You don't own Blackness in other cultures and other countries. You have your history. Different countries have different cultures and histories. If you would like to not have people have that negative opinion when Americans come to their country, this is the first step.
So I'm watching all of this discourse that's happening online. And honestly, truly, I'm not here to bust anybody's bubble. But I think you guys need to know this because it's a little bit embarrassing. It is. The Black Scottish are also Black British. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland all fall under the umbrella the United Kingdom. So to see you guys on this app ask these people, are they African? Are you guys immigrants? You telling them don't allow those Africans to take credit for what you guys built in Scotland. Number one, are you not embarrassed? The same thing that happened in England also happened in Scotland, the Windrush generation. You also have the African migration. You have the more modern immigration to the United Kingdom. So when y'all online talking about, let us know if you African so we can unfollow you now, you should be embarrassed. Because y'all the ones that be sitting online telling these people, y'all don't know nothing about us. Y'all know nothing about our culture. But something so simple as what is the United Kingdom, you don't understand. I guess we all need an education, right? So yes, they are Africans. And they are also Caribbean. Let's get this straight. It is very difficult to find 17, 18, and very early 19th century Black Brits. But we understand when they would have really became Black Brits. But I'll let you figure that out. I can't give you all the answers.